Meeting at Peace in Tambulung on Friday, December 13, 2024, Christians from Ngwo, a village in Momo Division, Northwest region of Cameroon, actively took part in the dedication of the New Testament in the Ngwo language with the aim to see the gospel gets to everyone in the local language. This will go a long way to help spread the gospel in the area.
This will facilitate the spread of the gospel because the Christians will be able to listen to the word of God now in their own mother language. And that is an identity, what makes them unique, what makes them to be who they are. And if God speaks his language in a language that they are capable of understanding, then it's a very beautiful thing knowing that they will understand. Sometimes you speak some English word and they may not be understandable by the mothers and the common people there.
The initiator of the project says it has not been an easy journey getting to this level since 2012.
It's probably because I studied linguistics. I think that God assigned me to do it. Looking at the challenges, all the difficulties I went through, sometimes I would say, no, I'm stopping this thing. But the next minute, I feel like you have not done your homework, and so I had to go back to it. As done in other communities, it is the plan that God has for Africa.
The Ngwo people, proud of their linguistic heritage, shares with the Pentecost experience as they now have the Bible in their own language.
We are proud of who we are, proud of our linguistic identity, proud of our cultural identity. We have learned that no country ever developed by using foreign languages. Every developed country is using their own mother tongue, they are using their own languages. And Africa cannot be an exception.
While encouraging every Ngwo person to own the Bible and equally buy copies for their partners and children, the initiator says more work is still to be done.
This is just phase 1, the New Testament. So we still have to start work to realize the Old Testament. Not only the Old Testament, the Bible has come. It will reach the hands of the Ngwo people who do not yet know how to read and write it. That is another task for us to make sure each and everyone and our children are able to read and write Ngwo.
On behalf of the village, the representative of the Fund of Ngwo appreciated the efforts of the initiator and the entire team behind this work.
The Fund of Ngwo, having handed the village to God, we are seeing the fruits of what he did. And when God has heard his servant talking to him, God opens his eyes to him, because God says, if my servants will humble themselves to me, he will cleanse their land. And that's why Ngwo land is being cleansed. Ngwo is in peace as for now, and people of Ngwo are God-fearing people. Mr. Julius Eyo Ako, it has taken him so many years to translate this Bible into what it is today. We Ngwo people have received it with thanksgiving to God.
Antidora ejang anung tembe monga ango betu abono ntramo bukwa kango de atwa bonga de kobono jizo no me jino kombe begere ka bomi nde Ngwo.
Sons and daughters of Ngwo can now worship God using this New Testament translated into their language with the help of Kapta and with funds from one book. Their hope now is for the Old Testament to be translated into the Ngwo language as well.